Hello everybody, thanks for joining us. We are the Bourbon Brothers. My name is Gavin.
And I'm Jeff.
And today we are drinking Jack Daniel's single barrel proof Tennessee whiskey.
There's a mouthful.
Yes sir.
So we're giving Jack a try. This is our first Jack video.
It is. For a reason, right?
Yes, since it's not actually bourbon, but it's a good American whiskey. And
we can sit here and debate all day, but yes, Tennessee whiskey indeed.
What differentiates Tennessee whiskey from bourbon is the Lincoln County process, in which the whiskey is filtered using sugar maple charcoal, which helps give it sort of its unique sweet flavor that you Jack drinkers out there probably know and love.
Yes. While it was something I devoured during my younger years of age, Jack Daniel's is not necessarily something that I go to this day and age for my whiskey fix. That being said, this particular batch, single barrel proof, bottled at 132.7 proof, Jeff. So that is pretty high. Pretty high. Haven't had one of those that high in quite a while. Usually around the fall when we get those annual releases when we were talking that high proofs. But here we are, dead in the middle of summer, so it's going to be a hot one. We're looking forward to it. For all you guys out there who will ask me later, this particular batch number, 160486. So that's the particular batch this is. No age statement, as all Jack Daniel's products tend to be. So Jeff, let's go ahead and give this guy a sniff.
Takes me back to my childhood with some bubblicious gum off the front.
You know, it's unique in how pungent that bubblegum note is.
Yeah, screams at you.
In addition to that, a lot of things follow. It's a very sweet nose. I'm getting a heavy cola influence, like cherry cola.
Yeah, you get a little bit of corn, a little bit of a little bit of char in there too.
Yeah, just a lot of sugary tinges to these notes, like the sweet corn, just very sweet flavors. Yeah. I mean, it's a very loud nose. Again, it's a very high proof whiskey we're dealing with, so let's go ahead and take a taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
The first thing I'm noticing is that heavy soda influence. On the tip of the tongue, you're getting a lot of like a heavy cola note. Some Dr. Pepper notes even.
Yeah, I did that bubblegum heavy again here too. There's definitely some corn on the palate as well.
At 132 proof, it's loud, but it's probably drinks around the 125, 120 range, I think.
Yeah, I mean it definitely. I wouldn't say in a blind test I thought this was above, much above 120.
Yeah, when you get to the 130s and 135s, you're like, let's get the water out. But this, I don't think so. I think you can drink it neat.
This is very drinkable, yeah.
Fairly comfortably at 132. So that's a great thing. Obviously, you don't want to use the word smooth because it is still drinks at like a 120 proof rate. So it's very bold flavors, a nice amount of heat that stays with you from beginning to finish. But on the palate, just heavy sweetness with a good bit of like char tinges to the notes. So lots of corn, lots of sweetness.
Yeah, this sort of, it stays in that sweet lane and rides it hard, but, outside of that sweet, there's not too many other flavor categories found here.
Absolutely. I would say it is a complex whiskey, but it's not a well-balanced whiskey. It's predominantly sweet.
Yeah, I agree.
So Jeff, the finish, it's fairly long, obviously, with that high proof. Again, just kind of like a sugary char finish to it, very warming. So it's a good whiskey in my opinion. Not something with the price point of around $65 plus tax that I'm going to be stocking up on. But it is what it is. It's a good whiskey.
Yeah, I'm personally not a big Jack fan. The other things I've tried, not Gentleman's, the number 7, even the single barrel. This is probably the best Jack product I've had.
Sure.
Pretty easily, I would say, but. There, it certainly does have some limitations when you compare it to, say, bourbons.
Absolutely. I am not a fan at all of the Gentleman's Jack, but this is something that I don't mind drinking neat at all. I will enjoy the bottle. I probably will not re-up anytime soon. But it's a good whiskey, and it's always nice to drink these higher proof things and get those bold notes, whether it's, well balanced or not. It's certainly going to have character, and I think this bottle definitely does have some character to it.
Yeah, I agree. For our Bourbon Brothers rating, Gavin, what are we giving here to Jack Daniel's single barrel proof?
Jeff, I think this is an easy B. It's a good whiskey.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like I said, probably my favorite Jack product to date, but I don't think it gets beyond that good category for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey guys, if you've had any of the batches of the cask strength Jack Daniels, let us know what you think. You can follow us on Twitter at Bourbon Beer Reviews. Cheers.